Hi everyone, this is JT. I thought I'd take a few minutes to talk about new wood flooring that I just finished putting in my house. The flooring that I used was the Blue Ridge Hickory hand scraped vintage barrel, and I have a few pieces up here on top of my counter to kind of show you. I thought I'd start out telling you some of the things I liked about it, and then kind of give you a small tour of my house to kind of show you what it looks like laid down. So I started this project probably about a year ago, and just took my time, just did it on after work and on the weekend, so it took quite a while to get it done. I pretty much did my whole first floor except for a couple spare bedrooms. The pieces here are kind of a representation of the different types of pieces you'll see on the floor. With this flooring, you get a wide variety. It is a hand scrape product, so and it has a lot of roughness into it. So here's a couple different pieces. The one on the top is more of a less hand scraped, and then there's more on the bottom that's has more character in it, has a lot more hand scraped in it. So you get a wide variety with this wood. One of the things that I really liked about this wood was that I liked that it didn't have a real sheen to it, that it has a kind of a low luster, so it's not one of those woods that looks like plastic after it's all finished, so it looks pretty natural. Another thing that I liked about it was just being the rustic look of it, and kind of gives a benefit. Wood floors, eventually they're going to get damaged and stuff, and if you had a nice shiny perfect wood floor, something gets damaged, it's going to really show up easy. With this flooring, if you get a nick on it or something, it's very easy to patch it, and since it's rustic, it kind of blends in with the rest of the stuff. What I found though is I made some of my own trim pieces, is that this Minwax here stain, it's their English chestnut, is a very close match to this wood. It's not perfect, but it's really pretty close. So if you do get a nick or something in it, you can just take some of the stain, rub it on the nick, maybe put a couple coats on it, and then it kind of self disappears. So that's one of the things I liked about it. Another thing I like about this wood is that it's hickory, so it's a very hard wood. Now this makes it a little more difficult to install, but it's very tough and it's very hard to nick to begin with. So that's one of the things I like about it. So I'm going to kind of go through now and kind of show you some pictures of what the floor looks like. So I did pretty much my whole first floor here. I ended up opting to put in the flush registers, so the heating registers don't stick up. I also ended up not using corner round anywhere. Don't like the look of corner round, so I replaced all my baseboard and put the flooring up to or underneath the baseboard, so it makes a pretty seamless look. So overall, I'm very happy with this floor, and I think it really looks professional, and I really like the rustic look. Some things that I would maybe suggest is when you do purchase it, make sure you pull your wood out of multiple boxes to make sure that it all kind of blends in, that you don't have big gaps, or not gaps, but sections of your floor that are less rustic than others. As you can see, some boards have a lot lighter tone and some of them are darker. And if you pull out a multiple boxes, you can kind of mix and match that so it's not all in one spot. Very impressed with the wood so far. When I went to install it, there was quite a few long pieces. I would say maybe 20 to 25% were probably over 3 foot. Then there was a lot of them between 2 foot and 3 foot, and then I would say there's maybe 20% under 2 foot. So the long boards really make it look nice, so it's not so much patchwork. So overall, I'm very impressed with how the floor turned out. So one of the things I really like about it is just the variation. You can kind of see over here, especially when the light is on it, it really looks nice. So if you interested in a floor that doesn't look like it's came out of a showroom, that has a little more character in it, this is a good option for you. It is a little more expensive. I think I paid around I think it was close to $6 a square foot, so it is a little more expensive, but you get what you pay for. So oh, one of the other things I wanted to mention, that this floor, you can buy it at the Home Depot. So it's pretty easy to find when you do want to go out and buy it. So if you got any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to get back to you.